Alright, I am back. I exist once again. So yeah, cool time, but let's do better than that. Yeah, save that time, not as my personal best. Yeah, PB's 158.29. We gotta beat that, dude. Gotta beat the time. Yeah, I have to delete this first. Got to see me finish a run, Mega Fun Guy? Yo, it's not every day. Actually, no, I think I've always finished a run. Yeah, I try to do at least one run a day, like minimum. I don't like not finishing runs. Set that. And let's go. Don't thrash Ghastly? Yeah, no thrashing Ghastlies. And Rizzy saying same, haven't decided if you'll go to Chicago or do it on Moto. Don't know what that means, but I'm guessing that's another Magic the Gathering thing. Moto's harder, way more competition. You know, it's gotta be. And for sure, but you get to save hours of your life not driving. The hierarchy is worth more in real life. That's gotta be Magic you're still talking about. Your Super Saiyan Slayer says he has trivia for the stream after coming back from another trivia night. This time from Pocket Gaming. Yo, you went to another trivia thing. Yo, what was this all about? Yeah, I didn't hear about this. I know you were going to the Dave & Buster's thing. Knew about that, but I didn't hear about any other trivia events, man. Competition? Yeah, I was pretty sure it meant it was supposed to be competition. Dude, typing fast is the bane of correct spelling. And I would know this, I type fast all the time. I'm not like a super fast typer or anything. I just type exactly, you know, what I'm thinking and I enter it, man. I don't like double check what I'm typing before I hit enter most of the time. Not when I'm like on Twitch. If I was like writing an email, then yeah, I'll like check it a couple of times. Yeah, if I'm talking on like Facebook or Discord or Twitch or something, I'll just write whatever. And on like Facebook and Discord, if I notice I said something that like doesn't make sense, I can go, oh, whoops, and I'll just like fix it. Sorry for the Magic talk. Yo, nah, man. Nah. Magic's cool, dude. I love Magic the Gathering. I haven't played it in a while, though, but I had a lot of fun with it back in the day. And don't forget Lucky R? Yeah, I got you. No worries. Did I just miss tackle? Of course I did. Not every Bulbasaur is going to be a good Bulbasaur fight. Maybe I'll have a good Route 1. That would always be nice. Yo, am I gonna lose this? There's a chance. It's small, but possible. Yep, nope. Yeah, Squirtle was knocked out by Bulbasaur. It happens. It doesn't happen very frequently. It really doesn't, but every now and then, man, that Bulbasaur is just a little too strong. You know, Magic Enforcer says I stream Magic the Gathering online every now and again, and you don't have anything going on IRL. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I haven't played Magic the Gathering online. I only played Magic Duels, and that game was so bad. Like, it functions well because it's, you know, Magic the Gathering, but it doesn't function as like a service, I guess. Like, you could buy booster packs, or at least back when I was playing it, you could buy boosters, which I never did, but I had heard about it. You could buy the boosters, and you wouldn't get them. It's like, well, you spent money on nothing! Oh, I didn't hit the start on my timer, gosh darn it. I don't know how that happened. And then, what else was there? Oh yeah, especially any sort of, like, multiplayer, like, matches would drop out in the middle of playing, especially if you did Two-Headed Ogre. That failed all the time. Timer? Yeah, I'm a timer. Wasn't there for some reason. Let's see, the trivia night was at a small gaming store in Fukusan, or Fukusan? I don't know how to say that, never heard of it. This one wasn't entirely Nintendo focused and had trivia about Nintendo, Sega, Sony, Microsoft, Pokemon, Gens 1 through 3, Capcom, Rare, Ubisoft, and ranking random best-selling games in the order of which sold the most. Yo, that is all over the place. But if it's that widespread, I assume it wouldn't be anything too specific. Yeah, Rizzy saying I get burned on Magic because you play a couple of times a week and travel for events a lot. For a lot of weekends? Yo, that's cool though. That's pretty cool. Hence why you're watching a Pokemon speedrun instead of Magic? Yeah, that makes sense. You do it so much already. Yo, Cracker's saying, yo, you need me to splice your run? Oops. Yeah, no worries, Crackers, man. Nah, nothing but legit Pokemon plays over here. This totally isn't a fake recorded run where I steal the world record. Totally not. It'd be no good. I'm totally actually playing with the controller and everything, I swear. But yeah, what's up, man? How are you doing today? Alright, let's see if I can, like, actually beat Bulbasaur this time. That would be nice. I mean, I know it's a tough fight. Like, that dude's got Tackle, and he's got Growl. Like, what do you do? You know? It's like, Growl just reduces your attack, and Tackle just deals so much damage. It's like, how am I supposed to compete with that? Your Super Sin Slayer saying, here's the trivia question, I had no idea what it was. I forgot to turn off battle animations. I'm the best. Did you see the little song note come out for the Growl? Oh, that's disgusting. That's so slow. I can't do that. Yeah, I thought I said it, but I guess I didn't. When I went to fix the timer, I guess I just kind of hit new game, and that was that. Okay, so we're good, right? Yeah. Which Chinese movie was adapted by Ubisoft into a video game in 2003? Chinese movie. I don't know any Chinese movies. So I have no idea. Magic Enforcer, I used to do that all the time. Went to a modern GP in Charlotte in 2014 or 15, got 1,000th. Yo, man, that's so cool, dude. Yo, I've never gone to, like, any big tournaments for Magic the Gathering. All of my big tournaments have been for Pokemon, and even that, I only did in Generation 5 and Generation 6. And not even all of Gen 6. Like, I did VGC tournaments while I was in Australia. So I did the Gen 5 tournaments, or I only did one Gen 5 tournament. And then for Generation 6, I did quite a few. I can't remember them all. But I definitely played in both regionals and nationals, and that was really, really fun. Oh, 100th? Not 1,000th? Oh, I read that wrong. I was like, oh, geesh. But, you know, I wasn't gonna point it out, I wasn't gonna say anything. It's like, if he got 1,000th, I mean, that's still cool. He went to this event, I'm sure he, you know, met a bunch of cool people, had a lot of fun. You know, how old am I? I am forever ancient. Extremely. I'm much older than all the peoples. And Super 2, the type to nickname his Pokemon during a speedrun? Yes. I would nickname my Squirtle I, because it's the best nickname, man. A? That's so overrated. Only Nidorans can be named A, like, let's be real. Because it's just like, that's what it is, right? Like, I name myself A, I name myself B, so that way B can send out Bulbasaur, and I can be like, go I, rather than go A. I don't want it to be like, A sends out Bulbasaur, and A, go A, and then, you know, I send A to catch the Nidoran, and I name that one A, and then I'm fighting Brock, and it's like, okay, come back, A, go A. Like, no. I don't want to do that. I also forgot to tail up turn 1. We'll see how this goes. Vinx has no age, he has simply always been. Clearly. Oh, the answer is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Oh, I've watched that movie, actually. I didn't know I had a video game, but yes, I've watched that movie quite a few times. I'm not gonna win this fight, am I? I'm gonna lose the Bulbasaur 2 times in a row. Yup! Yo, who loses the Bulbasaur 2 times in a row? Oh my goodness. Just YOLO tackle? I mean, literally the fastest way to beat Bulbasaur is the YOLO tackle and just get crits, but I didn't do that. I mean, that wasn't the plan. I wasn't trying to have the fastest Bulbasaur fight in the entire world, like past Bulbasaur. I just forgot to tail whip. Yo, you crushed that turn, you Magic Enforcer? Yo, good stuff, man. Rosie says, haha, I gotcha, you don't like to let personal details slip. I'll refrain from asking those kind of questions. Yo, no worries, man. I mean, I do sometimes. I prefer to just, like, I already did it, like, once a stream. I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that. Because I know you're not supposed to. It's, like, I know some streamers do. They say all sorts of things. Yeah, this is where I live. This is how old I am. And, like, people do know that stuff about me. But I should try to keep it limited. I shouldn't do that on purpose. It's a bad idea. It just is. I mean, at my level, like, I'm not a big streamer, so, like, it shouldn't be that big a deal, but just to be on the safe side, it's just a good practice. Dalton says, apparently someone who still has not enough experience playing Pokemon Red. What? No, man. We're the best at Pokemon Red. The best in the whole world. Just maybe not the fastest. But we'll get there. One day. One day for sure. Alright, one Squirtle for me. Yo, I'm telling you, I is the best name for Squirtle. It really is. It's like, I'm literally losing like a frame or two naming him I instead of A, right? It bothers me, man. I can't do it. I can't A versus A, sending A to fight A. Like, no. And then I switch to A? Like, come on. It's bad enough that, you know, my name's A and Nidorann's name is A, but I'll accept it. I'm okay with that. Grown to be alright. Yo, is this the age of, like, no good Bulbasaur fights? Because that's 3 growls in a row. Nah, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. Because, like, what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to get the one tail whip in, and if he fails growl or just tackles, you just start tackling and you just go from there, right? Or if he growls turn 1 on the same turn that you tail whip, then you tail whip again on the second turn. But if he growls on that turn too, then again, you tail whip to have that +1, you know, increase there. You know, you want that advantage, right? Then he growls for a third turn, and it's just like, you're losing so much time at that point. Nidorann's name is R, so that's not an issue. Oh, whoops, I named my rival I. I guess that means I have to name Squirtle B? I mean, that's the only way to do it, right? Oh, that's so weird. You know, 3 trash runs? Yeah, it's been pretty bad so far. I've been knocked out by Bulbasaur twice. Literally just Bulbasaur took me to 0 HP. And then the other time, he just growled 3 turns in a row. Because, I mean, he usually fails growl pretty frequently. Which I don't understand that. I wish I understood exactly how that works. Because as far as I understand, growl missing, it should be 100% accurate. So it should be a Gen 1 miss. The only reason it fails. But that can't be it. Because he fails way too often for it to be 1 out of 256. Gotta be something else. Yo, Monty says, hello, Super Reset 2. I'm gonna run alongside your next run and stop procrastinating. Oh, yeah? Yo, what, this run right here, or the one after that? Right, this run feels dirty. My rival's name is I, and my Squirtle's name is B, which is supposed to stand for blue. And I mean, Squirtle is a blue Pokemon, but I don't know, man. It doesn't feel right. I did not send out Bulbasaur. That is not true. And yo, Dockman's in here. How you doing, Dockman? Or after this one, you're too late for this one? Yo, fair enough, man. Okay, so we got the Tail Whip in. Let's go. I kind of give you a Donald Glover, Childish Gambino vibe. Alright, I know Donald Glover. I don't know who Gambino is. I don't know. A stands for fast? It does. Get out of here, legend. I'll fight you. Fight you, men. Prove my point. Yeah, I don't know. My family all have, like, the same type of humor. And we like things. We have, like, it's not one for one with Donald Glover. Definitely not. But yeah, like, a lot of the things he's done I think are pretty funny. You know? And, like, every now and then, like, me and, like, my sisters will say that to each other. Like, we'll come up to one another and be like, oh, hey, my name's so-and-so. I like to skateboard. Because, you know, that's, like, I don't know how well you know Donald Glover, but, like, that's one of his things. And so, yeah, we do that. Oh, Childish Gambino is his rap name. He raps? That's news to me. And there it says, I'm of something. Goodbye, Minx. Goodbye, world. Yo, he raps? News to me. I don't listen to rap music. No siree. Not really. It's like, I don't know, I've listened to music that's around me. Well, like, if I go out of my way to listen to music, I listen to, I don't know, just video game music. Listen to, like, Pokemon Red and Blue OST, Pokemon Gold OST, remixes of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Gold, Sonic Mania's OST, what are other really good OSTs? Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Killer Instinct, Donkey Kong Country 2, Sonic Colors. I don't know, I just like to listen to music, man. Never heard it. Never heard of it before, Inura. I do not know Donald Glover to be a rapper. I know him to be a comedian that was on, like, a lot of YouTube videos. And then from there, he, like, became way more popular, and he got on, what was that show called? Community or whatever? And then from there, he got more popular and was showing up in even more shows. Then he started getting movie deals. And he's pretty popular now. I'd never heard of him rapping. No siree. Sonic Colors stream win? Yo, Sonic Colors is such a good game. I've never beaten it, too. Like, I played, like, the first world, like, over and over again. I was just having so much fun playing, like, the first few levels. I never really got around to moving on to the second world. And I watched my friend beat the game, and I just kind of moved on to something else. Like, at that point in time, I was just really busy playing a couple of games, like, over and over again. Like, Team Fortress 2 I played a lot. Street Fighter 4 I played a lot. It was mostly those two games. Oh, and Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Like, there's just... I really love multiplayer games, and I just kind of sunk so many hours into them. Oh, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Spent a lot of time into that as well. Comedian, actor, rapper. Donald Glover is just great. Yeah, no, he's a cool guy. I just had no idea he raps. I've never really been into, you know, rap music in the first place. Like, Will Smith, I know that he, like, did rap, but I didn't listen to any of that either. I really didn't. Alright, let's buy some Pokeballs. 8? That's one too many. I heard this song, Redbone? Nope. I don't know what that is. It got me. Aquatic Park, I know what that is. Oh, that's some good music right there. Not beating Sonic Colors, but really, it would be cool to see me play that. Yeah, I'm sure I'll play Sonic Colors eventually, one day. For sure. Because, like, oh, I just love all the Sonic games, man. I really do. I mean, if I can play Sonic 06 on stream, if I can play Sonic 06, I can play Sonic Colors. Get that terrible, disgusting Sonic out of my mind, I guess. Alright, can I get this dumb Nidoran, man? I've been messing this up a lot. There we go, finally. Finally doing the manipulate. Rap nowadays is quick maths? I don't know what that means. But yeah, I haven't listened to old school rap or modern rap. Like, I've heard some of it, because like, again, you know, I just had plenty of friends that like music. My family as well. My mom was really into rap music, so she would listen to a lot of stuff, and I would just kind of hear it as she was listening to it. My sisters have been really into, like, you know, more mainstream music. A lot of my friends, just peers in high school, so like, I've heard music. I don't really listen to a lot of it. I really don't. I did listen to Tenacious D though, but I listened to it because it's funny. You named him A? Oh no, sorry Rizzy! I forgot! I wasn't thinking about it! Whoopsie doopsies. You know, we'll do our next time. Clearly we're gonna get to Brock. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna YOLO everything. And if we die, then it's like, well, it was a cursed run. And it wasn't meant to be. But if we do YOLO everything, and it works out, well then, let's go get that free PB, right? Going saying Sonic Colors equals genuine fun playing Sonic? I know, right? It's actually a good Sonic game. It's crazy. And Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, I like both of those games. Sonic Adventure 2 is my all-time favorite, obviously. Such a good game. Sonic Adventure 2 was the first Sonic game I ever owned, so like obviously I'm biased. But I played Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on Sega Genesis beforehand, I just never owned the game. So like, Sonic 1, I don't know how far I ever got in that one. I really don't remember, I probably didn't get very far at all. Yeah, I probably didn't get through Lava Reef Zone or whatever it's called. Wait, did I do both tail whips or only one? Yep, I only did one. No, that's not gonna work. I thought I did two. 2 plus 2 is for -1. That's 3 quick maths. Oh, so okay, it's literally quick math, just with an F. Alright, clearly we should YOLO this Weedle. You gotta YOLO everything. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, it worked. See? YOLO everything. Easy peasy. That was so dangerous. Like, I was completely within Poison Sting range for 2 turns. Like, I just won the 50-50 coin flip 2 turns in a row. He should have just knocked me out. That was completely dumb to go for it, but gotta YOLO! I can't believe I'm alive, I really can't. But yeah, man. Like, oh yeah, Sonic 2, I'm not sure if I said, I never got past Chemical Plant Zone. I would just drown in the water, and I'm like, this game's dumb. I was really bad at the game. Really, really bad. I was just a little kid. I didn't own the game. I didn't really understand the physics very well. I was really bad at controlling Sonic. It was fun, though. And yeah, I've gone back and played the games back in 2016. In 2016, I played Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. And man, they're all good games. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best out of those 3, though, like, by a landslide. It's not even close. And then Sonic Mania is so much better than 3 and Knuckles. Again, it's just, oh my goodness, the level design is amazing. It took all the things that were good about Sonic, put those in there, but then they also critically looked for those things that, you know, really just mess up the experience and did a really good job avoiding those situations. I love that, man. The game's just, there's so much movement. You're always moving in Sonic Mania. And like when they try to slow things down to mix up the level, it's still with like interesting mechanics, right? Like there's different type of platforms. And I mean, yeah, sometimes they stay a little too close to old level design. And in those old levels there are like, what is it, Metallic Madness? Yeah, in Metallic Madness, you do have that problem where it's like, you do have to wait around a little bit. But for the most part, they do away with that. Like in Flying Battery Zone, yeah, they get rid of all the waiting in Flying Battery Zone. Like, the most is like a door opening after you press a button. It opens pretty fast. But yeah, like, there's so much movement in the game. Did a much better job. Alright, so we're gonna YOLO the heck out of Route 3. I'm probably gonna die. But, you know, I could use a good Route 3, man. It's been a really long time. It's time to YOLO. The time has begun. Man, that makes me sad, because, like, we're doing pretty good, but I'm still 28 behind. But 1233 is fine. That's decent. It's pretty decent, man. In PB for days off of 1233 Brock. I'm just a baby, don't mind my whining. 2% Slayer is saying, and then you get crushed by that gun in Mirage Saloon Act 1 and lose all the time. Yeah, that was dumb. I hope they fixed that. I don't know if they ever did. I don't remember. No, not Pokeballs, potions. Give me 8 of those. And then all the antidotes. All the Team 34. There we go. They were lucky we weren't poisoned. That was nice. Been poisoned so many times today by that Weedle. It's going to be a red run, yo. It's always red, man. Always a red run. Gotta be red. None of that Pokemon Blue stuff. Nidoran only has a 5% encounter rate in that one. No thank you. Gotta be red. I mean, I'm sure I'll try yellow one day for funsies. Not for serious. Only for funsies. It's like, you don't even use Pikachu! It's like, what's the point of doing a yellow run without using Pikachu? It's like, I don't get it, man. The whole point of Pokemon Yellow. Oh, I forgot to turn that off! Oh man, I'm bad. Oh, I'm so bad, dude. Oh, I'm so bad. I mean, that's not like a gargantuan waste of time, but it sure is a waste of time. Can I finish him with this tackle? Probably not. One way to find out. Yeah, I forgot to set the battle style. Feels bad, man. And missed the tackle. Now, if he could have just string shotted me earlier, I could have beat him in one tackle, but he wasn't about that life. Yeah, that's about 6 seconds that I lose. Because I forgot to do the battle style set. Yes, I know it's in my split, Vex. It's in there because I forget about it, okay? You don't gotta point it out. I know. I just missed tackle. Why do I have to miss it again? And again! I've missed 3 tackles in the span of what, like 4 attacks? Out of 4 tackles, I missed 3 of them. 95% accurate, they say. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So dumb. Brock kill, quick mart, battle style set, route 3, Kappa. Yeah, man. Oh, jeez. I'm just bad. Banks equals salt. Those are true maths right there. Alright, so we're gonna YOLO. Let's see what happens. That's an unlucky Nidoran. I mean, like, it's pretty much all my fault. I don't blame him. Alright, so we're in Red Bar. This could be something. It's up to Ekans, man. It's up to Ekans. This could be a really good Route 3 yet. Yo, Poison Sting, Poison Sting, Poison Sting. Alright, Leer, and it failed. Give me a Poison Sting. I wanna see a Poison Sting. That is a Leer. Alright, whatever. So, not the luckiest. Definitely not the luckiest Route 3, man. I can never have a red bar here, I swear. It's just impossible. Impossible. He never hits me with Poison Sting. It's rap, and then usually more raps, but occasionally Leer. Never Poison Sting. Not unless I had to heal the fool, man. and Poison Sting has no chance of helping me out. I'm still mad I missed 3 of those tackles, dude. 95% accurate. 95! How do you lose 95% chance to win 3 times in a row? Oh, I crit Kakuna. Okay. Yeah, give me stuff like that. I deserve it. I deserve all the crits. Let me just crit every Pokemon in Route 3, okay? That would be fair. I don't know if I can finish him off with this tackle, but I'm gonna try after this ring shot. Nope. Ooh, my HP's kinda low over here. Kinda a little bit low on the HPs. Still on red bar though, so that's cool. I mean, yeah, I can hold this for the next fight. Yo, crit Metapod. Crit him. Give me the crit. I mean, it's a 6.6% chance, so it's like, it could happen. There's another Metapod, we could crit him, man. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, dude. Just gotta believe. Believe in it. Because, yeah, this Caterpie can tackle me, but he can't knock me out. Not with the one tackle. I mean, maybe if he crits? Yeah, if he crits, he could take me out. But, whatever, dude. I don't believe in the Caterpie crit. Don't believe. That was a little scary. I thought fate was going to fight against me in my, you know, bravery to say those words, to utter them. But now we're good. Yo, this would be a pretty good Route 3. This would be a really good Route 3 if I hadn't forgot to set the battle style. I mean, I'm saying that a little early. I could run into 2 Jigglypuffs. It's perfectly possible. Alright. What do we get? Jiggly? Jiggly? Jigglypuff? Or no? No Pidgeys? Did we run out? Are we all done? No Pidgeys? Come on, man. I was just saying how this is a good Route 3. And now you're gonna do this to me. Like, I have like 15 repels on. Please. Thanks, Nidoran has 50 base speed. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting his base speed's a lot higher. He has a 9.7% chance to crit. Oh, speaking of which, did you know Horn Attack will one-hit a level 7 Spearow? Because I could have sworn you were supposed to Horn Attack a level 7 Spearow. But maybe that's Pidgey? I guess Pidgey has higher defense? Yeah, let's go with that tackle. That, wasn't the best. Yo, I was pretty mad about that 10th Doctor. I was pretty mad, no joke. Ah, jeesh. So, this is a pretty bad Route 3. You know, it was looking pretty good there, but then it took 5 years to find the first Pokemon. I knocked that out in one hit. Took, like, 2 years? Not 5, just 2. To find the next Pokemon. I'm gonna be, what, a minute behind? Yeah, no, I was so on pace to only be like 40 seconds behind, man. Not anymore. Not anymore. Ugh, feels bad, man. Should I keep running this, or should I reset? It's hard to decide. Like, I kinda want to reset, but at the same time, it's like, I'm only a minute behind. I don't know. Oh, it's tough. I can't decide. I mean, this is fine, right? I mean, the only mistake I made was the battle style set. That cost me like 6 seconds. At best, I'd be at 58 seconds behind right now. I lost most of my time to the Spearow. And then this, yeah, it took so long to get that first Spearow. Apparently you can beat him in one Horn Attack. I gotta check this. Oh, whoops. I gotta check the stats for that. I'm curious how likely it is. Like, could have sworn you're supposed to. Oh, then I crit Paris. That answers everything. I'm done with that run, dude. Let's go. Oh, I got a drink for stay hydrated, bot? You right. Excuse me. Stupid Paris, man. Oh, whoops. Had to crit the Paris, because, like, I need a Paris. I need to be able to cut, I need to be able to dig. I mean, I could have gone for the second manipulation, but I don't know. It was just a bad omen. I didn't need that right then. Or I'm, like, you know, standing on the cliff thinking, do I or do I not reset? And then I get the crit on Paris, which is bad luck. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. We get this run. We did it. And yo, Vex quoting, we don't need this Paris, we only need me, I'm the best. Nidoran as it crit the Paris, probably. That sounds about right. I mean, he has a 9.7% chance to crit, so it's like 1 out of 10 Parises, you should crit them. I honestly don't crit Paris very often, I really don't. It makes me not believe in the crits. Yeah, no. No low crit chance on that Nidoran. He crits like a boss. Just not when I want him to. He would have crit another Cocoon Pokemon. That would have been nice. But nah, let's crit this Paris. I mean, it's fine. There's 2 Parises in the route. I didn't need to reset over that. I was just really salty. I should have just kept going. It would have been fine. Alright, 1 Squirtle, please. Yeah, I really shouldn't have reset. It's like, there's so much time to save throughout the entire run. I mean, yeah, a good chunk of my time is all these areas before Lieutenant Surge. I think I have like 5 minutes to save before Lieutenant Surge. Oh snap, Magic Enforcer with all the salty bits. Yo, let's go. You were 25 salty bits. All that salt. Gotta be salty, man. It's the only way. Alright, Bulbasaur didn't Growl turn 1, let's go. As long as he doesn't win the speed tie and Growl in turn 2. Oh, he didn't. Like, I really expected him to. I was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. But I missed the tackle and then he got the Growl in the turn after that. So it didn't matter. Oh my goodness, dude. Bulbasaur, please. I mean, if I can beat this Bulbasaur and it's like less than... If I have movement on less than 310, I don't care, that's fine. Not every Bulbasaur fight has to be that great. I mean, that was a terrible start, but I've gotten like 2 crits, so it's fine. It evens out. It's not great, but it'll do. It'll do. Yo man, this Squirtle's a crit machine. See him do that on Brock. Yeah, I don't think I've crit Brock in forever, dude. Yeah, 255, that's pretty cool, man. That could have been way worse. But I think we crit 3 times. I mean, the 3rd crit didn't really matter, because it was like, he was in lethal anyways. But that was still pretty lucky. I guess? And then a level 4 Rattata, that's pretty unlucky. And the first column of grass, too. The bad omen. This is probably going to be my, like, 7 encounter route 1. Let's count them out, guys. This is number 2, and it's another level 4 Rattata. That is awful. It is pretty unlucky. But hey, we didn't have a 3rd encounter. I expected to. I mean, I will eventually need to have that 3rd one. I didn't fight either of the level 4 Rattatas. They would beat me up. I'm glad I didn't fail to run away from them this time, though, because you can. You can fail to run away from level 4 Rattata, and it's just a complete waste of time. And I'm hoping for 0 encounters on our way down, and 1 encounter on our way back up. That would be ideal. Okay. Whew. Anything's possible. We can still do this. We can still do this. I wonder what those scrolls on the wall say. I'm not gonna read them. Because I'm in the middle of a speed run. But I'm curious. I'm sure they gotta be like stats or something. Maybe they explain like how statuses work, like burn and poison and stuff like that. Maybe they explain how to catch a Pokemon? Or maybe they're just Pokedex entries. I don't know. Whatever those scrolls are on the wall, they are a mystery to me. Well, goodbye, Blue. Alright, first column of grass again. Not a good sign. Level 2? Level 3. I'll take it. I'll take it. He's not level 4. That's nice. Alright, Raditz Critness turn 1, man. I don't know how I feel about this. Now we're down to 14 HP already. Yeah, I should probably heal before I start the fight with Weedle. 14 HP. I mean, that's like the cutoff. If I'm lucky, I could have a good Weedle fight, and 14 HP could be enough, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Alright, did not have a 4th encounter. That's pretty cool. And Martinez says, hey, will you have a beard when you break the world record? Probably not. I like to shave. Seven Pokeballs. Long and gray. Just joking? Yeah, nah, I know you're joking, man. Yeah, nah, me and facial hair aren't the best of friends. I mean, like, I'll have some sometimes, but like I'm a little lazy when it comes to shaving. But again, my preference is like not having hair on my face. Just itchy. I don't like how it looks. I don't think I'm a beard guy. Alright. Not that I have anything against facial hair or beards in general. It's just not my preference. Alright, how are we gonna do this? I think I hit that a little late. Oh yeah, no, I didn't get it. I did not get that. Oh, come on, Nidoran, just go on the ball, okay? Alright, caught him on the second ball. Not the best. We didn't have like the best Bulbasaur fight. It was like average. We had a pretty average Bulbasaur fight. And then going into what was it? Yeah, average Bulbasaur fight. 3 encounters in Route 1, so that was average. Yeah, everything was average. Everything was fine and dandy. The only problem was the me failing the manipulation for Nidoran. To save like a good 10 seconds or so right there. I'd not messed that up. Yeah, I just don't have the timing on when I hold down an A. I used to just hold down an A and it was fine, but I don't remember when to hold it down now. I can find that timing. Glengore says itchy part goes away after you get used to it. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure if like you had a beard for like a long period of time, like you'd be good to go. Yeah, nah. I don't keep that facial hair on there for too long. I think the longest I've ever gone without, cause like I don't grow hair too fast. But yeah, the longest I've gone without shaving, I think, would probably be about, I don't know, maybe like a week and a half. Pretty sure that's the longest I've gone without shaving. And yo, Red Dog saying hoy. Yeah, what's up, man? Oh, you saw the Black Arrow legend? Yeah, nah. I did that all just way too slow, man. And poison turn 1. Oh, geez. This is not the lucky run. It's really not. Poisoned on turn 1. That is the worst. And yeah, he's poison stinging me every turn. This is really bad. Yeah, I might have to reset this. Beck says, as a man who can't grow a beard, I'm strongly for the anti-beard moment. Or movement, yeah. And Blood saying I'm blonde, so it takes a long time for it to even show up? Yeah, that's fair, man. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help a lot. And Martinez says, yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to look flashy. That type of person also. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, let's use this antidote right here. Go ahead and swap Pokemon since I'm in the menu. Of course, not level 5 Pikachu. Okay, yeah, it's just Metapod level 4. It wasn't manipulated, that's not why I knew he's level 4. Metapods in this game can, in Viridian Forest, can only be level 4. I'm not sure if you do encounter a Metapod anywhere else. But yeah, without a doubt, I know in Viridian Forest, there's a 5% chance to encounter Metapod, and it can only be level 4. Yo, maybe I'll have the best Brock fight in the whole world. Yeah, right now, everything's looking awfully average. I mean, I don't know. I mean, getting hit by that many poison stings felt pretty average. I've been just really lucky with Weedle as of late. And then, yeah, having one encounter in Viridian Forest, I'm starting to feel 1 encounter is average versus 0. I used to have nothing but 0 encounters in Viridian Forest, but it's been a while. I usually have an encounter in Viridian Forest nowadays. I'll have to math it out at some point and figure out what the real average is. Does Pikachu paralyze you? No, that's not what I'm worried about. It's like, being able to run away from your opponent is dependent on the speed value. And essentially, if it's a level 5 Pikachu and I'm sending in my level 4 Nidoran, the odds of running away are really low. Like, you can get away, like turn 1, it's just not very likely. You're much more likely just gonna get the can't escape message over and over again. Money says, I tried the manip on the 3DS for Nidoran and got level 2 Rattata. Yeah, rip, man. Yeah, the manipulations are different on Virtual Console, I'm told. I don't know what the manips are for VC. Though, again, I'm also told that one of the, like, top 50 times, I think it's even, like, top 10, can't remember exactly. But yeah, one of the top runners of this game plays it on Virtual Console. I'm sure they have their own manipulations. Steal those. Alright, 1237, that's perfectly decent. Perfectly decent. Not as fast, or not, yeah, it's not fast. It's really not. But, we can work with this. Alright, let's sell some things. Let's sell Team 34. I don't sell the antidote because I don't have one. Buy 8 potions. Battle style set? Yeah, no. But I normally do it right after I step out of the Pokemart. I just kind of forgot to do it last time. And yeah, I lose about 6-7 seconds doing that, so it's like... Nah, I'd like to keep all my seconds, please. That would be nice. I mean, not that that would have made the last run any better. When we entered Mount Moon, we were already, like, a minute behind and something, so it would have been like 58 or 57 seconds if I'd said it properly. Oh, it's 55th? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I remembered someone was mentioning it. I can remember the exact number. Alright, Caterpie. I'm gonna have to ask you... Get out of here. Thanks for the string shot. Appreciate you confirming it only took 2 horn attacks, but still. Now Martinez says, but if you do get paralyzed, you'd be very mad? Yeah, nah, man. Getting paralyzed is pretty lame. It is not fun. But that's why we grab the full restore, dude. Protects you from sleep, protects you from paralyze. But there's still certain situations where it's not too useful. It's just like, well, we're just gonna lose a lot of time here. Like, it's not as big a deal if you get paralyzed by, like, say, the last Bellsprout. I think Bellsprout has paralyzed at that point. Stun Spore. And then, it's definitely not a big deal if Arbok hit you with glare. Like, you do lose time, but it's not that much. Versus if you get put to sleep by, like, Oddish dude, that's pretty lame. Pretty terrible. So if A stands for fast, it means R stands for strong, right? Sure, we'll go with that. Alright, potion up. Yeah, what you got for me, buddy? What you got? Show me what you got. Is it anything good? It's Rattata. Go quick attack turn 1. Alright, tail whip turn 2. Let's go. Tail whip turn 2. He did. Listen. Alright, so we got a potion. Or YOLO. I'm gonna go with potion. I don't feel like YOLOing. Alright, another quick attack. That's fine. As long as he doesn't crit me, I'll be alive. And he chose tail whip, so that works. Oh, whoops, I meant to go to Leer and I chose Tackle. That's really bad. That's really bad! Okay, if he does 4 or 5 turns of Wrap, I'm just done. Just done. Right now, he did 3. Clearly, he wants me to YOLO. Oh, he missed. Can't crit Tail Whip? Yo, you sure can't. If only you could, man. And I missed the tackle. I knew it. I knew it as soon as I went for the tackle. I was like, this is okay. This is okay. This is not the worst. I can have like a really good Route 3 if I could just finish off the second. So I was like, my horn attacks are a little low. Should I go for the tackle? His health is really low. I've already missed the tackle. Tackle is 95% accuracy. There's no way I can miss 2 tackles this close to one another. 95% accuracy. And I was wrong. I'm always wrong when I rely on tackle. 95% accurate. Yo, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, I returned.